greatest percentages, but he did score at a pretty high clip when he was on the court.
To the paint. Stolen away. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's on to Tacumbo. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Back to Noah. Number 14. And the layup's good off the glass. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Milwaukee in the lead. He feeds it to Henson. Working on Noah. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, for John Henson, the 14th pick of the 2012 NBA draft out of North Carolina, he really was caught in a bit of a logjam in Milwaukee. There were a lot of players at his position, the power forward spot, on their roster last season, and that kept him from getting extended minutes.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And Clark, you mentioned for John Henson, tough to get minutes his rookie season, but Steve, per minute, his numbers were very impressive.
Well, if you look at Henson, he's one of those guys who just fills up the stat sheet. I mean, he's going to have numbers in just about every category. Incredibly long, active defender, can guard multiple positions, and he can score around the basket on putbacks.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. Wow, that's 3 in the first quarter, and I think if you're the coach, you've got to think about sitting him down.
The Knicks have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Well, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Here's Middleton. Back to Beasley. Wide open. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for New York. The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Randall.
They find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Beasley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
And that one's good.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Dellavedova, defended by Randall, feeds to Middleton. The layup off target. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Bucks trail by 3. Well, the Bucks playing here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center, one of the older arenas in the NBA at around a quarter century. And the Bucks have said they'll leave Milwaukee after the 2017 season unless a new arena is built. That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And back to the arena situation here in Milwaukee. This is one of the smaller markets in the NBA. Steve, that can make it tougher to get an arena done.
Well, and there's a potential change in ownership that has loomed over the franchise as well. Obviously, we all want to see the team stay in Milwaukee. A lot of great history here going way back. So hopefully an arena deal will get done.
The Bucks shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. The feed to Beasley. Knicks with the rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, a quick turnaround for Jason Kidd from a player to head coach. Many felt he could still be playing if he wanted, but he said, quote, "My biggest fear had always been getting hurt and not being able to lead the game on my own terms." It worked out well for him, and guys, just like his playing days, always thinking a few steps ahead.
You bet. Thank you, Doris. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Dellavedova, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Parker's checked in for Michael Beasley.
A lot of high hopes for the Knicks in last year's playoffs. They started off so hot, but then let the series against Boston drag on, and eventually went to 7 games, and they fell to the Pacers in the second round after that.
Gets it to go.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Dellavedova. You know what? The Knicks go the other way with it. And the Boston series did drag on, you could tell. You wonder if they were a bit fatigued going into that Pacers series. Steve, Indiana just outplayed him, outworked him, and in every way in the second round.
Yeah, I think it was a factor, Kevin, and really the Knicks have only themselves to blame. They had Boston down 3-1 and a home game to close it out, but they couldn't get it done. And there's no doubt that affected them against Indiana in the next series.
Here's Middleton. Back to Monroe. Snell. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Number 10. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Snell lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 6.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammates run right into it. Well executed.
The Knicks leading by 6. Number 17.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Snell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, smooth around the rim definitely is not the word I'd use to describe him. He's got some rough edges to him. Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Bucks trail by 10. From deep. Excellent D from Thomas.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And there's another one for the Knicks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The drive by Monroe got that one up quick.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Doubled by Middleton. Pass to O'Quinn. Can't hit, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. Number 13. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
And O'Quinn kicks to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Thomas with another miss. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, you guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Lance Thomas. Number 6, covered by Parker. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Antetokounmpo's